All right, so let's have a little Negroni and talk about how to rank your business higher on Google. I'm talking about showing up on Google's map pack. If you have a brick and mortar location that you drive foot traffic to, this is for you. First thing you got to focus on is your Google business profile, where you can see where your all your reviews live, where you can update your business information, like your hours of operation. And honestly, that dovetails right into the second most important thing that you have to focus on, which are reviews. You want to drive a good number of good reviews. The next thing is your on-page SEO. You want to make sure your keyword and the phrases that you're optimizing for are strategically located in certain areas of your website, like your page title, your meta description, making sure that your structure to your web page is sound. User behavior is the next thing that I want to talk about. A good click-through rate. If you are able to get people to stick around on your website, because it's more engaging and you're answering people's questions. If there are a lot of click to calls on your website and in your Google business listing and things like that, these are user signals. So always be thinking about user experience, and at the end of the day, that'll benefit your SEO. So links are an important SEO factor as well. Most importantly, it's like trying to get highly authoritative websites to link to you. So this is why PR can be beneficial if you're a local business. Then there's internal linking as well. So making sure that your website is easy to navigate. If you're referencing a particular blog or another page on your site or a service that you offer, you want to make sure you link to the proper page you're talking about. The next most important signal that determines where you show up, and unfortunately you don't have that much control over, is personalization. And you know that Google has so much information about people that they personalize results based on their interests. For example, if a person is a vegan and searching for restaurants in their area, Google is more likely to show them vegan restaurants or plant-based options. Here's an element that a lot of business owners don't think about. It's citations. So a key to this is making sure that all of your business information is completely accurate everywhere across the web. Signing up for a service like Yext is usually the best way to combat that, because it is literally impossible to do hand-to-hand combat and make sure that you're claiming all of these listings and that your stuff is accurate everywhere. Last thing I want to talk about is something I talk about a lot in my content, and it's the other service that I offer in my marketing agency, which is social media. So people don't realize how big of an impact social media actually has on your SEO, especially as of late when Google announced that they were going to be indexing content from Facebook and Instagram. So your posts in Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube especially, we all know, or hopefully Google owns YouTube. So if you're putting out YouTube content, that gives you even more of a chance to showcase your brand when people do a search for you in Google. That's a lot more than I wanted to get into, and more in the weeds that I wanted to get. Hopefully that made sense. But like I said, if you're confused about anything, or if you want help, or if you're ready to hire someone to do your SEO or your social media, hit me up, or at least let's have a conversation, and I'm more than happy to point people in the right direction.